What's up, everybody? I'm Sean, and I guarantee you that I am hands down the best web developer in this video. And today I'm going to be talking to you about some of the reasons why you might not want to use WordPress to build a website. This video is the first in a series on how to build a website with your own custom code that you, my friend, write, not using WordPress or another content management system. And if you're not familiar with those terms, don't worry, that's okay. I'm going to explain it all as we go through. You can be a complete beginner here. You just have to know that you want to write your own code. I'm talking about building websites the old-fashioned way, or at least the way they did in the 1990s and early 2000s with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. And like I said, if you're not familiar with those terms, don't worry. I'm going to explain what they all mean. And also, if you're a beginner web developer and you want to learn HTML, which is the first thing you need to learn if you want to be a web developer, there's going to be a link down below to an introductory HTML course. Now, if you're new to web development and you're hearing me say all this, you're probably asking yourself, well, Sean, why would I want to learn web development the old-fashioned way if there's a new fashioned way that's easier for me? And that new fashioned way is, of course, using WordPress or another content management system, which we're going to get into what all that means in just a minute. And I'm not knocking WordPress or any other content management system. I mean, content management systems, especially WordPress, can be phenomenal, very useful tools for building a website and making it easier on you, the developer. But there are times when you as a developer might want to know how to build a website writing your own custom code without a content management system or WordPress. And this series is for you if you are one of those people who wants to know how to build a website with your own custom code. I, for example, built our Tomorrow's Campus website totally from scratch, not using WordPress, with my own custom code that I wrote because WordPress just wouldn't have done the same job that we wanted. There's a link below if you want to check it out. Also, if you're interested in web development, we've got a database of about 1,000 web development courses on all subjects, not just WordPress included, by the way, not just front-end development on how to build a website, but we got things like mobile apps, artificial intelligence, databases, back-end programming, how to be a hacker. There's everything on there. There's over 1,000 web development courses. Check it out at the link below, tomorrowscampus.com. You're going to find what you need if you're looking for a web development course there. And by the way, don't hesitate to show some love and drop a thumbs up on your way down there if you liked the video so far. So what is WordPress? What is a content management system? Let me read you the exact definition. A content management system, CMS, is an application that is used to manage web content, allowing multiple contributors to create, edit, and publish. Content in a CMS is typically stored in a database and displayed in a presentation layer based on a set of templates. That's a definition from Optimizely.com. Now, the basic feature that people are talking about when they talk about building a website with a content management system is that you do not have to write your code entirely from scratch. The content management system has already pre-written some of that code for you via a template or what have you. WordPress has a ton of different themes that you choose from, and these themes basically give you a design for the website with the background images, colors, fonts, style, things like that. And then all you have to do is take your content and plug it into each one of the specific areas. WordPress is traditionally known for blog websites. However, nowadays it's become so popular that it's used for all types of websites, especially for small businesses. And the cool thing about WordPress or any other site builder like that is that you can put up a pretty good looking website in a very short period of time without writing a single line of code. And if that's what you want to do, by all means, drop out of the video now. There's a link to an introductory WordPress course down below. For those of you who stuck around, fist bump for the hardcore code. Now, you might still be thinking to yourself, Sean, why would I want to spend all that time learning how to design the layout of the web page when there are tools that just do it for me? If you want to build a totally customizable, unique site, do not use WordPress. If you use WordPress and pick one of its many themes, sure, there's a lot of different choices, but inevitably somebody else out there is using that same theme. And the last thing you want to do if you're trying to be unique is have a website that somebody else already has another website that looks exactly the same, just with slightly different content in each one of the sections. And along those same lines, if you want total flexibility to make changes to your website, do not use WordPress, because there comes a point when you're using a pre-made theme or template that there are certain things that you just can't change. Whereas if you build your own site with your own custom code, then it's like living on your own island. You make the rules. Ain't nobody can tell you what to do. Another thing is that WordPress sites are often slower than custom-made sites because you're loading a lot of different resources, and loading resources in a browser takes time. Also, WordPress and other content management systems go through frequent updates. And while that's normally a good thing, there's also the off chance that one of those updates could get hacked. And if that happens, then your website could get hacked to no fault of your own. Also, a lot of the extra features that people end up using on WordPress cost extra money, and so they end up spending more money on their site than they thought they originally would when they use WordPress. Another thing, and this is very important if you want to be a real coder, and I'm assuming that you do if you're still here at this point in the video, is that WordPress sites are much more difficult to troubleshoot than custom coded sites. I can tell you guys from personal experience that among the web development projects I've done and the websites that I've worked on, when people want me to come in and make changes to a site that's built with custom code without WordPress or a content management system, it's easy. It's quick and easy. It's easy to understand where's the error, where's the thing that needs to be changed. But I remember one time I had to do a project where I had to make changes to a WordPress site to a specific page. I was doing edits via HTML and CSS and JavaScript to a specific page within the WordPress site, and what a disaster. Just trying to figure out where exactly I go in the code to make these edits. So those are some of the basic reasons you might not want to use WordPress, and you might want to build websites with your own custom code. And aside from all those reasons, maybe you're just a cool dude or a cool gal and you say to yourself, hey, I want to learn how to build my own badass website with my own badass code. So if that's you, my friend, then you're in the right place and you should stick with this video series. But I'm going to warn you before we go any further that coding and web development is tough. It takes a lot of perseverance, a lot of discipline, because some days you just don't have it. There's things that you just can't figure out and you just want to quit. So quit for a couple hours or a couple days max, and then come back to it, because at the end, if you persevere and keep learning, it can be very rewarding. Also, if you're new to web development, or even if you've been learning web development for a while, drop a comment down below saying what you're learning or what you're interested in learning, why you want to do it. And also check out the link below, tomorrowscampus.com. If you're looking for courses, you're going to find a database with over 1,000 web development courses on all subjects in there. And you can definitely find one that fits your budget and fits your time frame. Another great thing about web development is you do not need a degree to be a web developer or to get a job in it, and you do not need to spend a lot of money to learn how to be a good web developer. The next video in the series is coming out next week. I'm going to be talking about what you need to know about the internet and putting up a website in general before you even start building your own site. Hit that subscribe button to get notified when we release the next video. Drop a thumbs up on your way down there, and get out there and save the world by writing some amazing code.